Visit us at Geico.com.
Holy cow.
For 7 Auto.
The county of Texas has settled a lawsuit over the placement of crosses on the sheriff's patrol cars.
Brewster County sits along the Rio Grande between El Paso and San Antonio. The Freedom from Religion Foundation sued when the county put Christian crosses on patrol cars. The county has now settled and agreed to pay $22,000 in court costs and remove the crosses. A lawyer for the county says the settlement was a good decision. He says
holy
the
cow.
county did not see a reason to fight. I'm Alan Skaya.
Whoa!
The Bloomberg business seems like the market's a little on the sleepy side. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Holy cow!
Here this morning, right now
Whoa! Close strike.
Positive by 30 points.
Wow.
Ahead by less than a point now. S&P positive by almost 2. The Bloomberg KYW index also moving slightly higher, just fractionally up. More info on that index. The Philly companies behind it at Philly.com/business. Crude oil prices are trying to hang on to some gains here, up about 45 cents now at $50.83 a barrel. That's after touching $51 highs for the year. Oil getting something of an assist here from a report.
Holy cow.
Lower by more than 3 million barrels last week, in line with the forecast. There is news on the job market this morning. Companies have plenty of job openings, but they're not rushing to fill them. The Labor Department says in April there were nearly 5.8 million jobs available, matching the record set last July, but the hiring rate fell to a 3.5% from 3.7% back in March.
A lot of lightning out of this one.
WeatherTech, CarMax, and Floorline. Time Steve POTUS, Bloomberg Business for KYW News Radio. Hey, Steve, business reports 25 and 55 after every hour. KYW News time 11:26. Savings starts Friday at Modell. Celebrate your world's greatest end with big deals on great brands. Men's and one basketball shorts at BHPC Polos only $10. 20% off select MLB headwear, or save $10 on the Shade Tech canopy chair. And $15 off Coleman 50-quart Extreme Wheeled coolers. Plus 50% off men's and either shorts and select socks. Copa America is Models to check out the Copa America collection. We've got everything from jerseys and tees to balls and scarves. Visit our stores at Models.com for more unadvertised specials. When you're shopping for Dad, you gotta go to Lowe's. A reminder, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Chester, Delaware counties until 11:45. KYW News time 11:27. How much would you pay for a rock star's childhood home? A real estate listing in Port Arthur, Texas raises the question, how much is a celebrity connection worth?
Waiting for train.
The modest house where Janis Joplin lived as a child is on the market for $500,000. That's nearly 10 times the appraised value according to tax records. But there is a Texas Historical Commission marker confirming that Joplin, who died in 1970, once lived there. Offered to the Museum of the Gulf Coast, but officials there declined. Still with CBS News.
Does your home need replacement windows? You want to know the window company that over 12,000 Delaware Valley homeowners chose to replace their windows? Renewal by Anderson. I'm Ted Koontz from Renewal by Anderson. Don't settle for inferior vinyl windows. Our composite window material is 2 times stronger than vinyl. And right now, save 20% on absolutely everything. Save 20% on windows, patio doors, and even the installation too. That's with no money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. We're the replacement window division of... And it's one of the reasons why over 12,000 local homeowners have trusted our window. Call to schedule a free Renewal by Anderson window diagnosis, where you'll get a price that's good for an entire year. Call 1-800-378-1300. 1-800-378-1300. That's 1-800-378-1300, or visit littlewing.com.
Shore weather in a moment.
Image is everything, from the way you dress to what you drive. So when it comes to your office space, why should it be any different? Whether Source Professional sit down with you to help take your office furniture to the next level. Whether you're moving, expanding, or redesigning, EcoSource has a solution perfect for your business. When you transform your space, you transform the productivity of your employees. EcoSource can provide solutions for the entire life of your furniture. can focus on what's important.
Wow.
Visit EcoSource.com to see how easy it is to create your ideal workplace. Here's something you don't hear every day. You can now get unlimited natural gas and electricity supply starting at only $56.74 a month with Commerce Energy. There's no hidden charges, no fees, no strings. You pay the same supply price every month, no matter how much you use. Visit CommerceEnergy.com/unlimited today and get the unlimited plan from just $56.74 a month. $56.74 a month is for electricity and gas supply only. Customer is still responsible for all utility delivery charges, fees, and taxes. See terms and conditions for details.
To the shore, windy and cooler with an early afternoon thunderstorm, then clearing, a high of 72. Tonight, clear, breezy and cool, a low of 51. Ocean water temperature 62. KYW News Time, 11:30.
From the Penn Medicine Studio, proudly supporting the Gift of Life Org Donor Program, visit PennMedicine.org/transplant.
This is KYW News Radio 1060, the news of in Philadelphia. Good morning, I'm Brad Siegel. At the Broadcast Center, 70 degrees. Cloudy skies headed up to a high of 73. A heavy thunderstorm could move through the area this afternoon. In the news at this hour, Philadelphia City Council could vote today on proposals designed to fund universal pre-K and improvements to city facilities. Still in the mix, a tax on soda and other sugary drinks. Will have a live report coming up.
Hillary's historic win and how some in our area are reacting.
With anything, you got to see exactly what they want to do once they get in office.
I'm Tim Jimenez at 30th Street Station.
Presumptive Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump mostly stayed on script Tuesday night as he celebrated the final primary victory. Some Republican lawmakers say they will not support Trump until he begins acting more presidential. And
A new hotel comes to the Avenue of the Arts.
It's a great opportunity to build something new that will be complementary to the great historic buildings that are on Broad Street as well.
I'm Hadas Kuzmit. They'll tell you when you can expect to book your reservation.
in sports, the Phillies wrap up their three-game series with the Cubs this afternoon at Citizens Bank Park. Vince Velasquez gets the start. Eagles continue mini-camp workouts at the NovaCare Complex. And Game 3 of the NBA in Cleveland, the Cavaliers down 2-9 to Golden State. In business, the Dow is up 39 points, NASDAQ up 4, the S&P 500 adding 3.
I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Katie Ballinger. A quick hitting disturbance has triggered some showers. We might even see a locally heavy thunderstorm, but eventually later this afternoon, clouds break for sunshine from west to east, and we keep the wind and temperatures that get held back to the cooler by comparison. Low end. It does stay comfortable tonight under a clear sky. We drop to 54. But coming up, that comfort level is something that is expected to stick around. I'll tell you how long when we check eyewitness weather on KYW News Radio.
70 and raining at the CBS Broadcast Center in Spring Garden, headed to a high of 73. KYW News Time, 11:32. Now traffic and transit on the twos.
And some thunderstorms of rain along portions of the northeast extension where we've got an accident southbound right around Lansdale. That is taking out the right lane at mile marker 31.4. In addition, reduced speeds and visibility along the east-west turnpike. It looks like from around Morgantown out through the Willow Grove area. Watch for this rain. Schuylkill Expressway eastbound, heavy traffic from 476 in through Conshohocken, Jam City through southwestbound, jammed up there and through the Vine Expressway. North on 95, you're tied up from the Girard Avenue area in through Allegheny Construction in the two right lanes. 95 between 413 and Pendel, jammed up. Right lane construction is the culprit. And also on Broad Street between, this is Broad Street and Woodbury, Route 45 southbound between Cooper Street and Carpenter Street, an accident reported. And that protest around City Hall is concluded. Still some thick traffic in that area around Philadelphia City Hall. Mass transit, no major tie-ups. I'm Pat Winters in the Trumark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center.
Thanks, Pat. KYW News Time, 11:33. This could be a big day for Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney and for the soda industry. One of them likely will emerge victorious from a meeting where City Council will consider how to fund universal pre-K and improvements to city facilities. KYW City Hall Bureau Chief Pat Loeb joins us live. Pat?
Been a busy morning here at City Hall, Brad. The Teamsters outside tying up traffic, and up on the fourth floor, preschoolers filled the hall outside City Council, and a couple council members, Helen Gim and Curtis Jones, stopped by to read to them sort of confirming their support for the mayor's soda tax plan. Now, it's unlikely to be the one the mayor first asked for, the 3 cents an ounce. But right now, various council members and members of the administration are saying that they do have 9 votes for a 1.5 cent tax, which would add up to the needed revenue for the expanded precinct plan and the city improvement plan that the mayor has proposed, because it would include diet soda as well. Now, that could change. Soda tax has gone before city council twice before, and in seconds before the vote was taken, people changed their minds, things changed, proposals changed. So this is hardly written in stone. There's a council committee of the whole session at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and probably there will be politicking right up until that moment. Live at City Hall, Pat Loeb, KYW News Radio.
Thanks, Pat. The chair of the local women's group is reacting to Hillary Clinton's historic nomination. KYW's Tim Jimenez reports.
Jeanette Krebs leads the nonprofit nonpartisan Pennsylvania Women's Forum, which pushes for more women in politics. She says after Clinton came up short in 2008, she wasn't sure when a woman would top a ticket.
It's a long time coming, and it's really, really exciting.
As for why women have been presidents and prime ministers in other countries, but it's taken this long for one to be a major nominee here,
I think it's easy to say something like there's a bias in our country. People are not ready for it before now, but I think it's a lot more complicated than that.
she hopes Clinton inspires women to serve and shake things up, noting as an example the all-male Pennsylvania congressional delegation. Tim Jimenez, KYW News Radio.
And to the final Super Tuesday primaries of the 2016 presidential campaign season, a different side of Donald Trump took the stage in a carefully choreographed speech.
Poised, composed, and prepared, Donald Trump appeared ready to be the uniter-in-chief he's claimed he always was.
My goal is always again to bring people together.
He even reached out to Bernie Sanders supporters.
We welcome you with open arms.
But can he move past his most divisive comments about a Mexican-American judge costing him a Senate endorsement from Illinois Republican Mark Kirk?
Trump made a racist and bigoted mistake here. He does not have the temperament to be a commander-in-chief.
Steve Dorsey, CBS News.
KYW News Time, 11:36. Now the eyewitness weather, 5-day forecast.
And as we track a quick hitting upper level disturbance, some showers, perhaps a locally heavy thunderstorm into the early afternoon, but we should see clouds breaking some sunshine from west to east by the late afternoon, and I do think that the evening drive will be just fine. Windy and cooler, though, by comparison in the meantime. Mid-70s at best for highs. Tonight under a clear sky, it's breezy and comfortable. We'll drop down to 54. Still holding on to the breeze tomorrow, but high pressure is regaining control, so we're back into mostly sunny skies. 75 the high. Friday looks just phenomenal. Under the sunshine, and we lose the breeze. We keep the low humidity. It's just a nice day. 79 for the high. Now, the weekend does mark the arrival and passage of our next cold front. It does look like it'll bring in a shower thunderstorm as early as the afternoon on Saturday, possibly a lingering shower on Sunday, but overall we'll call it partly sunny, with daytime highs back where they should be in the low 80s. With your eyewitness weather forecast, I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Katie Fallinger on KYW News Radio.
70 and cloudy at the CBS Broadcast Center, heading to a high of 73. KYW News Time, 11:37.
Hello, Alan Pick here. Stop me if you've heard this one. Actually, don't. It's important. Last year, when people fell behind in their tax payments, they called Optima Tax Relief and took advantage of a very constructive IRS program called the Fresh Start Initiative. Well, this year, Optima has raised the bar with their Protection Plus Clean Slate program. The goal is self-evident. Start over. Get on with your life. Find ways to spread out your payments and maybe even get the amount you owe reduced. They're able to do that because they're intimate with the tax code. You know that thing all the candidates have a plan to replace? Well, for now it's still there, and if you owe them money, they haven't forgotten. With the Clean Slate program, you get Optima's award-winning team of tax experts on your side. They'll make sure you only pay the IRS the minimum amount, not a penny more. Optima, they're number one, A-rated at the Better Business Bureau. Optima Tax Relief is the one you need. Call 800-376-9855. 800-376-9855. 800-376-9855. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
He has a terrible singing voice. But every morning he makes the coffee and belts out the same song. He does it to annoy me. I haven't heard that song since the accident. But I want to. I want to hear Brian again. When a person you love suffers from a brain injury or neurological condition, what you want most is to get him back. At Bancroft Neuro Rehab, we help your loved one recover and reconnect. We provide outpatient therapies to treat a range of brain injuries and the effects of stroke, concussion, and memory loss, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and more. Let Bancroft Neuro Rehab help return your loved one back to you. Conveniently located in Mount Laurel, Plainsboro, and Brick, New Jersey. Learn more at bnrinfo.org.
The latest traffic, 6 times an hour. Traffic and transit on the 2s means reports at 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, and 52. From the Trumark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center on KYW News Radio 1060.
KYW News Time, 11:40. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for most of the Philadelphia region until 12:15 this afternoon. Counties include eastern Chester, Delaware, southeastern Montgomery, Philadelphia, southeastern Bucks, Camden, Gloucester, and parts of Burlington and Salem counties. The line of storms are moving east from the Collegeville area at 45 miles an hour. Strong winds are being reported with these storms. The mayors of Dallas and Fort Worth have launched a trade mission to Mexico and described Donald Trump's call for a wall along the border as silly season rhetoric.
The mayors have met with business leaders and the Mexican foreign minister. Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings says an expansion of trade will keep North America competitive with China.
It's almost $2 billion of trade between the DFW area and Mexico. So that means a lot of jobs, a lot of goods and services.
The head of the Dallas Chamber of Commerce calls Donald Trump's comments about Mexico rhetoric to get attention. He says every president has to pay attention to business. I'm Alan Skaya.
3 government agencies are joining forces to improve diversity in schools and communities.
Education, housing, and transportation, serving the cause of diversity.
We see it as something that will both benefit all students and also help us to close our achievement gaps.
Education Secretary John King says grants will go to voluntary community-led strategies.
We see lots of places around the country that are doing this work, communities all over the country that are engaged in voluntary socioeconomic diversity work, and this is an opportunity for us to invest in that work.
Okay, then we just lost the radio there. I don't know if they took lightning hits or not. Wow.
KYW News Time, 11:41.
Piazza Auto Group, the region's largest Honda dealer group, is home of the Piazza Advantage program, featuring our exclusive 100% price guarantee. And with 5 convenient Delaware Valley locations, Piazza Honda is sure to have the vehicle you want at the price you need. Why shop anywhere else? Experience the difference at Piazza Honda in Philadelphia, Langhorne,
Lightning off to my
Pottstown,
left.
Reading, and now Springfield. Online at PiazzaHonda.com. Call 1-888-PIAZZA-1 for the Piazza Honda dealer nearest you.
So when you make that wrong turn onto the Model Express, even your spare tire goes flat. There's one name you can count on, and it's actually pronounced AAA. From the fastest response time to immediate roadside repairs, to protection in any car, all your streets and sounds are pronounced AAA. Visit AAA.com/say-AAA to learn more about the nation's most recommended roadside assistance.
KYW News Time, 11:42. Shatter Shield sponsors traffic and transit on the 2s.
We've got an accident on the stormy northeast extension of the PA Turnpike. Some heavy rain moving through southbound northeast extension, jammed up as you approach Lansdale. That's where you're going to find an accident in the right lane. South on 476 about to get walloped with some rain here. It's a heavy Broomall in through Route 1. And on 95 northbound, jammed up from Girard to Allegheny. Construction in the 2 right lanes both ways in Bucks County between 413 and Pendel. Right lane construction, that's causing a tie-up. And southbound 95 at the ramp and northbound 476. Actually, we've got construction there. In addition, south on 95 on at the airport in through 420. 2 right lanes are blocked because of construction, so that's causing a tie-up. And let's go to the Schuylkill eastbound heavy 476 to Conshohocken, jammed in through the boulevard through south, and westbound is jammed there in through the Vine Street Expressway. Finally, an accident reported in Woodbury. This is Route 45 southbound between Cooper Street and Carpenter Street. Mass transit is looking good. I'm Pat Winters in the Trumark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center. Shatter Shield Security is not an alarm system. It's your first line of defense in protecting your home and family. Call 888-888-8000 now for Shatter Shield, the first and only jet bolster glass. That's 888-888-8000.
Up next, the Eyewitness Forecast. KYW News Time, 11:44. Are you hiring? Do you know where to post your job to find the best candidates? Posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can. With ZipRecruiter.com, you can post your job to 100 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll in to ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 400,000 businesses. And right now, listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/radiotalk. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.